And we are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Take a seat and get comfortable. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful, shiny, sparkly day today. Spreading that love around, being kind to each other, staying safe out there in this increasingly batshit crazy world we seem to find ourselves in. Every time I watch the news, there's always some fucking crazy shit going on, man. It's a crazy time out there, but I hope you guys are taking care of each other. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out, a band called Tactosa, and specifically, we're going to be checking out their most recent song, Exit Wounds. So, massive fan of Tactosa. I've only featured them on the channel one time, and that was 3 months ago when I did a reaction to their song DIY Autopsy, which I think, yeah, you know what, actually? I was going to play a different track by these guys just to get us in the mood, but let's listen to DIY Autopsy. Yeah, huge fan of their sound. Let me just when was it? What was the first track I heard by these guys? It was a track called Sink or Swim. This came out, let me see, January 19th, 2022. I heard this and I fell in love. I really just, I fell in love with these guys, as many other people have as well. I mean, these guys are pulling in some very, very impressive numbers. Considering what the music actually sounds like. I mean, that sounded like a burn. It wasn't meant to be, but this heavier type of music, you're not really, unless you're Lorna Shore or Infant Annihilator or Signs of the Swarm, you're not going to be getting up into the 500,000, possibly 1 million views range. You know what I mean? It's an underground scene, but so I just typed in Tactosa into YouTube. So we've got Tastemaker, came out 8 months ago, 35k views. Augured In, which came out 11 months ago, 37k views. Exit Wounds, which we're going to be checking out soon. That only came out 9 days ago. So they're doing well because they've got 2k views on their, they released that track on their own YouTube channel, and that's got 2k views. Like, that only 9 days ago. That's really fucking good. They released a track a month ago called Dead Pacifist, which has got 15k views. Like, these guys are pulling in some serious numbers, and they deserve every single one of those views. They, along with a band called, I believe they're called Tracheotomy or Tracheotomy. I'm not quite sure how you say that. And there's another band called Nine Dead as well, which I've heard a little bit of, but I need to go and check them out more. They, those three, and probably some other bands that I'm missing, are part of this kind of very recent. I mean, it's really only happened within the last year, kind of like 18 months type thing, where you've got bands going for a really, really OG deathcore style, like very, very MySpace, very kind of 2000 to 2010 like sound. They sound quite a bit like Job and all those bands. I rediscovered Job for a Cowboy recently, so I'm very much I'm very much appreciating the kind of the return of the kind of the OG deathcore sound. Yeah, a really big fan of that. They don't just sound like a Suicide Silence tribute band. They do their own thing, but the influences are so strong. Yeah, it's really cool. It's not modern deathcore, it's not blackened deathcore, it's OG deathcore, I think is what everyone's calling it, and it's what I'm going to continue to call it. And just to kind of show exactly what I'm talking about, we're going to listen to their track that came out 4 months ago. I did a reaction to this. Tactosa, DIY Autopsy. This will get us in the mood, and then we'll get on with the reaction. I mean, from the snare, from the bass, which is lovely and high in the mix. That's something that I love about OG deathcore, is that they really, really turn that bass up. Sometimes you can't even hear the bass in a lot of modern deathcore and some blackened deathcore. Kind of annoys me a little bit, but that's a subject for another day. Who knows? Actually, we might get into it. Who knows? But we're probably going to get into it because I can't stop talking about it. There's, you know, let me just actually play it. So this sounds so much like The Price of Beauty by Suicide Silence that it's not even funny. It's so similar to The Price of Beauty by Suicide Silence. I love it, and that's not to say that they're ripping them off or they're just it's just Suicide Silence 2.0. It's more of a kind of like a tip of the hat, you know, just going, you know, like we're gonna. It's I guess it's giving respect to our deathcore forefathers, you know. I love it. Personally, I really, really like it. You know, obviously, if they were just like if they sounded just like a Suicide Silence cover band, then that wouldn't be very interesting, would it? Because you can just go and listen to Suicide Silence if you want to hear Suicide Silence, you know. But yeah, love it. Love the OG sound. It's can't say enough good things about it. So, let's check out their latest offering. Let's just pull this over here. Looks like we've got a sick-ass performance video to watch here as well, which I fucking love. Okay. Tactosa. Tossa? Who gives a fuck? Exit Wounds. Let's go. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Ugh. Tactosa. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. It's just, it's... Maybe there's a maybe there's a sense of nostalgia that's clouding my vision here. Maybe if these guys didn't sound so much like OG deathcore, people wouldn't be losing their minds over them in the way that they are, because they're really pulling in some great numbers. But I just think that sounds like it sounds OG, but it also is interesting. It's well played. It's bouncy. It's chaotic. It's fun. The mix is great. His vocals are great. I think even if you've just got into deathcore and you're not familiar with bands like Chelsea Grin, which I'm not particularly, it's not that I'm not a big fan of Chelsea Grin. It's just that I haven't; those weren't one of the OG deathcore bands that I listened to. I was more of a Suicide Silence guy. I think even if you're just hearing that for the first time and you don't realize how old school it sounds, I think that would still pop off in exactly the same way. Maybe that's nostalgia talking, but I think that just sounds fucking fantastic. I'm just going to play an entire section here, because it just encapsulates everything that I like about Tactosa. So it goes faster, and then it goes into, I want to say, a two-step section. I'm not sure if it's actually two-step, but let me just play it for you. I just love it. I just love it. It's so inventive. It's so much fun to listen to. And then that chorus section with it, wow, that might be the catchiest they've ever sounded. Dare I say? Let's listen to that bass one more time. It's catchy. It's heavy. It's really filthy. Like, I don't like to use the word filthy too much because I think it's kind of it's kind of an overused descriptor of this type of music. But just because of all the string bends and the grooves and the two-step and the way the bass sounds and just the overall kind of like hardcore swagginess of the track, filthy really works. It is an apt descriptor. I love it. I love these guys. I really don't have a bad thing to say about them. I love what they're doing. I love that they're paying respect to Suicide Silence and a lot of just other OG deathcore. I love that they're paying respect, but they're also putting their own spin on things. I love how the vocals sound so much like Mitch, especially the highs. The highs are so similar to Mitch's, which is awesome. God rest his soul, taken way too young. I love it. I love everything about these guys, and yeah, cannot wait to hear more. It's always a good time when Tactosa roll into town, and that was a really fucking well shot performance music video as well. That looked like a fucking hell of a good time. I'm gonna have to get out to see these guys play sometime. Obviously, I'm in Scotland. They're in America somewhere. Where does it actually say that they're from? Tampa, Florida. So not exactly walking distance. I'm gonna have to plan a trip over to the States at some point and do a little tour and go and see like 3 or 4 bands or something, make it worth my while. But man, so many good American bands. I really wish I lived over in the States. But anyway, doesn't matter. I digress. Love it. Love what these guys are doing. So, as per usual, do this right now if you don't mind. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do, but consider listening to consider doing what I'm asking you to do. Asking politely, not telling, not barking orders. Scroll down. You'll find a link to the music video we just watched. Like it, leave a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go order some merch. Go buy some physical copies of CDs. Pre-order their album, which I think might actually already be out. Forget that part. That's me. That's me just being a noob. Go stream it on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music. All the links will be down below. Click on every single one of them. Do all that social media stuff, and let's keep this OG deathcore thing going because it's a breath of fresh air. I love me some modern deathcore. I love me some blackened deathcore. Don't get me wrong, but this OG shit is really fucking scratching a very particular itch. So thank you very much, Tactosa. So yeah, one more time. Exit Wounds, Tactosa, melted my face. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Love you all very much. Take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.